Another way you can give is online. You can go to our church website, cbcwaterford.org, top right-hand corner, click that donate button, get that gift going, or if you handle your finances through your bank's online bill pay system, all you need to do is add CBC as a payee. And this past week, it was so cool because I got an update from Smile, Amazon. I'm trying to think what their address is, smile.amazon.com, I believe. When you sign up there, they will give a certain portion of your purchase, a certain percentage to the charity of your choice. So if you've not signed up for that, sign up for it. Designate Community Bible Church of Waterford as the charity you want it to go to, and they will give a percentage. That's another way that they give. I got an update as to how much we've been giving through our purchases. And for some of you, I mean, you do a lot of Amazon shopping. That can add up quite a bit, okay? So, again, there's multiple ways you can do that. So thank you so much for being part of family and coming together and just being an encouragement. Normally, at this part of the service, what we do is we have our prayer focus, which is a time where we focus on going before the Lord and saying, God, we thank you for your faithfulness. We thank you for your love. We rely and we trust on you and your power. What we're going to do is we're going to move the prayer focus to the end of the service. Pastor Chris is going to lead us throughout that time because we have a very special prayer focus time where he's going to be introducing Pastor Dan, and we're going to be all praying together over Pastor Dan and Trish as they come to be with us as part of the family. So at this point, would you do me a favor? Put your hands together and let's give it up for the rock star of this morning's message, Pastor Chris. Okay. You want me to leave this here for you? Or you want
rock star, really? I don't think I've ever heard that before. No one's ever accused me of that. So anyway, hey, I got to tell you, I thought Pete did a shameless plug for chocolate chip cookies, and I thought that was awesome. Yeah, so I just got to tell you, that's what I saw happen there. Yeah. Anyway, happy Father's Day, all. I have the privilege of having my daughter Katie here. So she drug her out of bed. She said, "Oh, Dad, I'll go with you up to church this morning if you're willing to pour me into the car and I could sleep on the way up." So she got up early this morning, and so glad to have you with me, sweetheart. Appreciate it. For you other kids, if you're watching online, Katie's my favorite. So I'm just telling you. Anyway, so that's just kind of the way it works. Anyway, happy Father's Day. You guys saw that the state of California adjusted, COVID requirements. Yay, right? Woohoo! And so one of the questions we thought of is, how does that affect us here at CBC? And the answer is, we are going to be adjusting over the weeks and months ahead to kind of come back to normal, but we didn't want to do it all of a sudden because we thought that might be a little too much of an adjustment for a number of people who are still a little cautious, and we're trying to figure that out. So you just need to know that over the course of the next weeks and months, we're going to be kind of adjusting back to normalcy, and so praise God for that. And what I would say is that if there are people that you know, friends, whichever, that are still COVID cautious, be gracious to those folks. If you see people wearing masks here, it's recommended that if you don't have your shots, you wear the masks indoor. Even some other people want to wear the mask. Be gracious and be kind. If you see people that aren't wearing masks, be gracious and be kind. We're figuring it out. So I just wanted to let you know that that's what we're doing with that. And so we will be adjusting over time, and so glad to see you here in person this morning on this Father's Day. So we are in the middle of this study called Fingerprints, and it's a study of the book of Ruth. And somebody asked me this morning, what's your favorite book of the Bible? And I said, right now, Ruth, because this is pretty amazing as we're walking through this together. The reason we've called this Fingerprints is because from the three main characters in the book, Ruth, Naomi, and Boaz, you couldn't necessarily see what God was doing, but you could see his fingerprints all over it. And for Naomi especially, we talked about last week, it was a dark time in her life. She felt like she had gone through a famine, and her husband had taken her to a foreign land, actually an enemy of the people of Israel. And when she was there, her husband died, but she still had two boys. So the two boys married local girls, foreign girls, and then